What is going on, guys? So a lot of news is coming out as of right now, and something to really talk about. And the Eagles could actually have their new head coach, and favored to have the head coaching job is Nick Sirianni, the offensive coordinator from the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, a lot of news is coming out. This from Al Bright from NFL has said Nick Sirianni is currently one of the favored candidates to be the next head coach for the Eagles. Okay, former QB and wide receiver coach, is a young and bright offensive mind who has been known for utilizing the strength of his players well. Okay, and this is from Mike K. Colts offensive coordinator Nick Sirianni's interview with the Eagles extended from Tuesday, okay, into today. So that actual meeting went on for until the next day as well. So they actually did an extra meeting on top of it. Players who have played for Nick told me great game planner, genuinely a great person, would be awesome in the locker room, has some fire to him. So that's a really good sign there. And look, this was we were kind of, skeptical of, a lot of people say Nick Sirianni is a great game planner. How much of the play calls? I know that he definitely shared a little bit of play calls from some news I did find out about, but a game planner, he's good against scheming against other teams, obviously, and doing a good job there. And Geoff Mosher, obviously, he tweeted, "My sense Eagles head coach decision comes down to Nick Sirianni versus Josh McDaniels. How one league source describes Sirianni to me, people I know speak highly of him, like Doug, in terms of players really like him. Got more edge than Doug, though. Can coach hard if he needs to." Okay, so I've heard a lot of rumors about Nick Sirianni say he coaches his players hard if he really has to do it. So if it's between Josh McDaniels, obviously the three finalists here, Deuce Staley, Nick Sirianni, Josh McDaniels. And what it's looking like right now, just because of news-wise, Nick Sirianni, Frank Reich disciple, okay, been with Frank Reich with the Chargers, was a quarterback coach, wide receiver coach, and then finally working under Frank Reich as an offensive coordinator as well. So obviously we know how good the Colts have been, but obviously they've drafted really well. Like a lot of these teams that these coaches are coming from, they've drafted really well over the past couple years and have really built something good. Now the Colts obviously didn't really get a win in the playoffs, obviously, but it really shows what direction that they are going in and what they have been going in since Frank Reich and how Nick Sirianni really showed up for this team. So these are your two finalists, guys. Nick Sirianni, Josh McDaniels, and to be honest with you, I'm very comfortable with either one. I'll take, I think I would really like Nick a lot more because of just the, obviously recent success and to see where that goes. But I'm excited. I am really excited. Is Deuce Staley going to get the job? Obviously, Deuce Staley is a finalist, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. But if this is the, obviously Josh McDaniels had the longest, meeting with the Eagles. But now with Nick Sirianni, seems like he had an extra day on top of it. So not necessarily one day of an interview, but that interview went into the next day as well in Palm Beach, Florida, where they all met. So this is good, exciting news, guys. Nick Sirianni, this is something to where we all can agree with here. And the Eagles have took their time, took their due diligence to really find that guy. I know guys are looking at Bieniemy a lot. I mean, to be honest, if there's no coach hired by at least by the weekend, I'm thinking they're going to go after somebody else. But if Nick Sirianni is the guy, or Josh McDaniels, they should be hired by at least by this weekend. I mean, that's just me, to get things going and just get things off to the show. So a lot of work to do, but can't wait to see Nick Sirianni or Josh McDaniels get the job if that's the case. Look, we have to swallow the pill. And if I know some guys don't agree with getting Nick Sirianni and guys getting Josh McDaniels, and it is what it is, guys. But you never know what could happen with some of these guys, and we just got to really just take. Getting a coach is just it's taking a risk. You know what I mean? Getting a head coach. Because of somebody's scheme is a huge gamble. Like, was it the quarterback or was it the coach that was putting in that scheme for these players? You know what I mean? That's why it's a huge gamble getting these guys that are successful in systems. Okay. So I'm just going off the fly here, but I'm really excited. I can't wait to see who our head coach is. I just want this over with, so then we can move on to other things like free agency, the draft, and see what happens with some of these players on our roster. So very excited for Nick if he does get the job, and well deserved. And if Josh McDaniels get it, obviously there are questions of character involved in that, between already being a head coach in 2009 with the Broncos and not lasting a year and a half, and obviously backing out of being the head coach to the Indianapolis Colts in 2018, which really made him look really bad, burn a lot of bridges. So a lot of things going on here. But Nick Sirianni, I think, is the top guy more than Josh McDaniels right now. But both of them are definitely neck and neck to get the job. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below what you guys think. And I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up, file side. Peace out, guys. Peace.